Listen, do you know who Ishowspeed is? Not just a streamer, not just a YouTuber. He is a hurricane wrapped in a hoodie, born from a bedroom in Ohio. In this story, I will whisper it to you like a secret you shouldn't know. Bling, bang, bang, born. Before the screaming, before the memes, before the millions. He was just Darren Watkins, Junior A, teenager with a camera, a dream, and absolutely no filter. He started streaming in 2021. His room was small. His setup was cheap. But his energy was volcanic. Bling. The screen lights up. Bang. He screams into the mic. Bang. He jumps, dances, falls, laughs, rages. Born. Ishowspeed is live. At first, only a few people watched. But those few, they felt something. They felt realness. Bling. Bang. Bang. Born. People say speed is too loud, too chaotic, too crazy. But if you listen carefully, like this, in a whisper, you will hear something else. Behind the screams is a kid who just wants to be seen, who wants to make people happy, who wants to prove that he matters. He plays games like a man possessed. Football, Minecraft, horror, reaction videos. Everything becomes content. Everything becomes entertainment. But the most important game he ever played? Life. Bling. Bang. Bang. Born. You cannot tell Speed's story without mentioning one man, Cristiano Ronaldo. Speed loves Ronaldo like a child loves their hero. He wears the jersey. He practices the celebration. He once ran across a football field in full cosplay just to look like him. And then, the universe gave him a gift. He met Ronaldo, face to face. Do you remember that moment? Speed cried. A loud, chaotic, screaming boy broke down in tears. Because in that moment, he wasn't a streamer. He was just Darren, a boy who dreamed, and his dream said yes. Bling, bang, bang, born. Let it sink. Speed is not perfect. He has made mistakes. He has said things he regrets. He has been banned, canceled, criticized. But here's what I love about his store. He learns. Slowly, painfully, publicly. He learns. He apologizes. He grows. He tries again. Because at his core, Speed is not a bad person. He is a loud person. And loud people often get misunderstood. But watch his streams. Watch how he treats his fans. He calls them the real ones. He laughs with them. He lives with them. He lives with them. Bling, bang, bang, boing. Why does this phrase keep coming back? Because it is the rhythm of Speed's life. Bling, the spark, the idea. The moment he decides to go live, bang, the explosion, the scream, the jump, the chaos, bang, the rebound, the mistake, the ban, the comeback born, the rebirth. Every single day, Speed is born again in front of millions. He doesn't hide his emotions. If he is happy, he screams. If he is sad, he cries on stream. If he is angry, he rages. That is not weakness. That is honesty. And in a world full of fake smiles and polished content, honesty is the loudest thing you can offer. Bling, bang, 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 born. Whisper softer now. Then came 2023. Speed announced a world tour. A YouTuber going on a stadium tour. People laughed. But Speed? Speed just smiled. He went to Europe, to Asia, to Australia. He sold out arenas. Tens of thousands of people came to see him scream. In London, they chanted his name. In Jakarta, they cried when he arrived. In Tokyo, he bowed to the crowd. And in every city, every night, he said the same thing. I love you guys. You changed my life. That is not arrogance. That is gratitude. Bling, bang, bang, bong. So now, when you hear the name Ishowspeed, do not remember the controversies. Do not remember the screams. Remember the journey. A boy from Ohio who had nothing but a dream, who screamed into the void until the void screamed back, who fell, rose, fell again, and rose louder. He is not a role model in the traditional sense. He is a reminder that you don't have to be quiet to be heard, that you don't have to be polished to be loved, that sometimes being loud is the only way to survive. Bling, bang, bang, born. Thank you for listening, real one. Sleep well, and tomorrow, be loud if you need to be.